The United Nations has voted 3 times since the war in Ukraine started, twice to condemn Russia's invasion and once to suspend it from the European research organization CERN.
For almost 7 decades, CERN, the European Laboratory for Particle Physics located near Geneva, has symbolized a resilient cultural connection between the East and the West. However, this enduring link, which withstood the tensions of the Cold War, is now facing significant strain due to the consequences of the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Some Ukrainian physicists are advocating for the expulsion of Russia from this prestigious laboratory, renowned for hosting 3 Nobel Prize-winning discoveries and housing the world's largest particle accelerator, the Large Hadron Collider. In response to these calls, Russia has disclosed certain alarming information regarding CERN. This revelation raises questions about the impact it may have on CERN and its ongoing scientific experiments. Let's delve into the details. CERN, known for operating the world's largest particle physics laboratory and the renowned Large Hadron Collider, which notably led to the discovery of the God particle, or the Higgs boson, in 2012, was established in 1954. It currently boasts 23 member states and 7 associated member states, with Ukraine being among the latter, while Russia maintains informal ties with the organization. Remarkably, even though Russia isn't a formal member of CERN, Russian scientists constitute around 8% of the institution's workforce, comprising roughly 1,000 researchers out of a total of 12,000. However, last year in March, Ukrainian scientists urged CERN to cease cooperation with Russian scientific institutions in response to the ongoing invasion of Ukraine. An expert in high-energy physics working on a CERN experiment in Kyiv expressed CERN as a leading scientific laboratory should immediately terminate all collaboration with Russian institutions, as any actions or injustices perpetrated by their government and armed forces are perceived as legitimate. We call on the democratic and scientific communities to stand with us against this authoritarian regime led by Russian President Vladimir Putin. In response to this request, the Council supported Ukrainian collaborators and suspended Russia from its observer status, refraining from initiating new partnerships with Russian institutions. Fast forward almost 18 months following Russia's suspension from CERN, and revelations from Russian sources seem to substantiate the conspiracy theories often linked with the organization. Russian scientists assert that CERN researchers indeed engage in experiments that involve the creation of miniature black holes, antimatter, and the exploration of parallel universes. These conspiracy theories have been associated with CERN for some time, but the recent disclosures from Russia have ignited fresh discussions about their validity. Do these claims by Russia hold any validity? It's a matter of uncertainty, but given the statements from Russian experts, it's worth delving into some of the most unsettling and contentious aspects associated with CERN. 1. Parallel universe. A prevalent but unverified theory regarding CERN revolves around the Large Hadron Collider potentially serving as a gateway to alternate dimensions or parallel universes. This concept stems from the LHC's capacity to generate extremely energetic collisions, theoretically capable of creating wormholes or rifts in the space-time continuum. It's crucial to emphasize that there is currently no scientific substantiation for this notion. Some individuals even speculate that the LHC's purpose is to access a portal to the netherworld, while others entertain the idea of it being utilized for extraterrestrial communication. 2. Black holes. A prevailing theory surrounding CERN suggests that the Large Hadron Collider, LHC, is in the business of birthing numerous black holes. This hypothesis derives from the LHC's capacity to generate exceptionally high energy collisions, theoretically culminating in the formation of diminutive black holes smaller than atoms. It's important to note that no concrete scientific evidence substantiates this theory, but it holds a certain level of popularity among physicists. Within the scientific community, opinions diverge regarding the nature of these purported black holes. Some scientists contend that these black holes, if they exist, are benign and pose no imminent threat. However, an opposing perspective posits that they might potentially constitute a hazard to the universe. The debate over the consequences of these miniature black holes remains an ongoing topic of discussion. 3. Superintelligent AI. Among the wild speculations swirling around CERN, there's a curious theory that suggests they're secretly brewing up a super smart AI right under our noses. It's like sci-fi meets reality. According to this whimsical idea, the Large Hadron Collider isn't just smashing particles, it's birthing a computer brain smarter than us, soon to achieve self-awareness. Now, opinions on this are a bit like a divided blockbuster audience. Some think a super-intelligent AI could be humanity's salvation, while others fear it might go all Terminator on us. 4. New World Order. There is a faction of individuals who harbour the belief that CERN is actively involved in establishing a new world order. Their perspective suggests that the Large Hadron Collider is harnessed to manipulate and oversee global populations, playing a role in a broader agenda to construct a one-world government. Furthermore, a subset of these believers contends that the New World Order is already in existence, with CERN functioning as one of its enforcers. 5. Earthquakes. In the vicinity of CERN, there have been occurrences of minor earthquakes in recent times. A segment of the population entertains the notion that these seismic events might be attributed to the Large Hadron Collider. According to this perspective, there are those who suspect that CERN is deliberately employing the LHC to induce earthquakes, potentially as a means of exerting control over the population. 6. Quark-gluon plasma. Back in 2015, researchers at CERN made an astounding revelation when they declared their successful creation of a novel form of matter known as quark-gluon plasma. Intriguingly, this substance is believed to have been present in the universe a mere few microseconds after the momentous Big Bang. While this scientific achievement marked a significant breakthrough, there's an eerie aspect to it. Quark-gluon plasma is astoundingly hot and densely packed, and it's considered to be inherently unstable. This instability raises concerns that it might harbour the potential to bring about catastrophic consequences for the universe. 7. The Shiva statue. In the heart of CERN's sprawling campus resides a striking statue of Lord Shiva, the enigmatic cosmic dancer and harbinger of the world's demise. This intricate piece was gifted by India and embodies the celestial performance of creation and destruction that Shiva symbolizes. However, whispers in the scientific corridors murmur about occult activity at CERN, driven by unease over Shiva's alternate title as the Destroyer of Worlds. Concerns arise suggesting that CERN's experiments might inadvertently bring about cataclysmic outcomes. CERN dismisses these anxieties, assuring the public that the statue represents peace and unity, not peril. Yet a shroud of skepticism lingers. A faction remains wary, interpreting Shiva's presence as an ominous omen, a sign that CERN delves into realms beyond comprehension. 8. The logo. CERN's emblem is a stylized depiction of particle tracks, yet it has stirred some peculiar notions among a few individuals who claim it bears an uncanny likeness to the number 666, often associated with the biblical mark of the beast. Naturally, this is regarded as a mere coincidence, though it's a rather eerie one that has spurred conjecture about the nature of CERN's endeavours. The logo, a creation of a British graphic designer, drew inspiration from the trails left by particles in a cloud chamber. Since its initial use in 1954, the logo has undergone minimal alterations and largely retained its original form. 9. Neutrinos. Neutrinos, those elusive subatomic particles, possess an almost ghostly quality, allowing them to traverse regular matter without leaving a trace. They made their debut in the realm of scientific theory at CERN, the European Organisation for Nuclear Research, and continue to bewilder scientists with their enigmatic behaviour. Neutrinos are generated in nuclear reactions, much like those transpiring in the Sun and stars. Additionally, they are produced through the decay of radioactive elements. Neutrinos exhibit a characteristic of exceptionally feeble interaction with matter, which means they can move through most substances without being absorbed or altered. This elusiveness makes their detection quite challenging. The sole method to achieve this feat involves deploying substantial detectors that can capture the minuscule amount of energy neutrinos leave behind when they interact with matter. Neutrinos bear immense importance in unraveling the mysteries of the universe, enabling the study of celestial bodies like the Sun and stars, and aiding in the quest for understanding dark matter. It's rather astonishing that the universe harbours its very own cohort of spectral particles. 10. Antimatter. Antimatter, often regarded as the mirror image of ordinary matter, shares an equivalent mass but boasts an opposite electric charge. When antimatter and matter intersect, they undergo mutual annihilation, unleashing a potent burst of energy. The European Organisation for Nuclear Research, better known as CERN, has made significant strides in generating and capturing antimatter. This accomplishment represents a major milestone, promising novel avenues for scientific exploration. Antimatter holds the potential to fuel innovative forms of propulsion and energy systems, while also contributing to the development of groundbreaking medical treatments. Nevertheless, the flip side of this coin is the ominous prospect of antimatter being weaponized. In the wrong hands, it could be harnessed to craft catastrophic armaments. Consequently, CERN has implemented stringent measures to ensure the secure handling of antimatter. Now, the big question arises: should we be fearful of CERN and everything it encompasses? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so please share your concerns about CERN in the comments section below. Also, if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to show your support by hitting the like button and subscribing for more engaging updates. Thank you for joining us.